Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Shy's Language and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Shy's Language channel. It's been a long time no see. Today I'm gonna talk about I wanna share knowledge of I wanna share my knowledge of language skill Japanese English, and Portuguese, Spanish, Turkish like this. Now, recently when I thinking, no, recently when I studying when I learning about language, I think uh, uh, actually I'm always keeping say in the video if you wanna be speak of a native level. You should make a friend of a foreigner, and you should talk with a foreign friend more. I'm always keep to say, but actually, uh, how do you say? I have to explain, but I want to say just one thing. Of course, it's good the idea. It's good things. I think if you are if you wanna grow up your language skill, you should make a friend of a foreigner. You, for example, if you're learning Turkish, you can make a friend of a foreigner of Turkish, because for because you have to grow up your language skill. That's why I think it's okay, and I think it's recommended for you to make a friend of a foreigner, like a Turkish friend. It's good things, but um, actually, I thought now, uh, in particular, Latin America and I mean, we are living a different country. So do you know what I mean? It's mean we have a time difference. If between Japan and America, like about 20 hour, 20, 20 hours to 24, 14 hours. That's why uh, we have to care for the time to talk and or uh, like a Japan morning to American night, and American morning and Japan night, like this. That's why uh, if you keeping learning about language like English, it's harder. It will be harder. It might be so, but I thought so of course. So if you wanna learn your English language, if you're Japanese people and if you're learning English, uh, with an American friend, uh, so basically, I think you usually call or yes, it's call to your American friend, right? But uh, I said on the video if you are a native speaker like a native skill, uh, you should learn every day everyday talk and everyday lesson English, everyday speaking English like this. But basically, who hate to study people like me. I hate to study because it's not funny. Only I love study, so that's why we can't be continue on there. We can't. Yes, we can't. Uh, that's why many times we are talking with a native speaker. But I think um, first first I thought uh, first talk. just to talk with a foreigner, it's okay. But basically, uh, almost people can't talk every day. Like if you are, uh, I can't say too much, but like it depends on the relationship of you and your friend. Like this relationship is so strong, like a best friend, or like a more strongly things. Uh, might can talk every day, but like just a friend or relationship of a thing is might can't talk every day. So that's why, uh, of course, uh, uh, if any chance, there is a problem of me, only me, but if any chance, some people also thinking, like with my opinion too. So that's why I wanted to say, and I wanted to share the knowledge. Like um, it's hard to explain, but uh, for example, if you're learning Portuguese and if you made a friend of Brazil and talk right, like how do you say hello in Portuguese? People say like bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite, hola, oi, like this. So you can repeat after the native speaker, like how do you say hello in your country in Portuguese? Native people, native speakers say like repeat after me, oi, hola, bom dia, boa noite, boa tarde, like this. And you can repeat you can repeat after the native speaker, like hola, oi, so like this. But basically, if you're living in Japan, if you're Japanese people, Japan on Earth, Japan and Brazil, so not at all different country and a different time. So that's why uh, if you are running with the Brazil people in Portuguese, it looks so hard, but I don't think so because actually I also have a friend of Brazil, but when I when I talk with the Brazil people, I never think like that. Like, of course, we have a problem for time difference, but I think uh, just uh, how to do like how to say, like I have to explain, but like how to study just as I think program is like um, basically. Sometimes when I talk with the Japanese people, like a Japanese friend, uh, who learning English, who learning language people, and they say like when I learning English, like we use books of English, like hello, konnichiwa, hi, konnichiwa, uh, how are you, o genki desu ka, who are you, あなたは誰ですか, like this. But you know, mm, uh, I'm always keeping say so. If any chance, uh, if any chance, who always watching people, it's enough the topic. But for for like who don't know my channel, who watch the first time people, I want to say like basically, as a my opinion, I want to say as a my like suggestion. Actually, I think if you wanna study in English in Portuguese, I think water English water books, Spanish water books, Turkish water books, anything language, and we don't use. I don't use books because basically books written like only polite things. So do you know what I mean? Like basically, when you talk with your family, with your friend, with your like a relationship of a full closer relationship, like a friend, best friend. Uh, don't you talk on polite, right? Like just some use slang or like a casual phrase. Uh, how do you say like if you're Korean people like I when I talk with the Korean people, I asked to him like basically like you usually use what kind of a phrase like and the native say what kind of a Korean word do you know? So I said like 안녕하세요 and 감사합니다 like this. And the native actor say basically we don't use 안녕하세요 like just 안녕 like 안녕하세요 also use it but sounds like a little bit polite talk with a friend like we use 안녕 actually 안녕하십니까 is more polite than 안녕하세요. 안녕하십니까 안녕하세요 안녕 and according to the native speaker he talk with his friend he use like 안녕 so that's why I thought even if when I wanna speak Korean and when I wanna learn Korean and even if we use books of Korean for remember the word and remember like learning Korean some word can't use some phrase can't use too like not all of course basically things like how are you and greetings and how to say over my name and like just a sentence of introduction on Israel things is I think books are so good to learn but like when I talk with a friend and when I if you want to make a friend of a foreigner according to me I don't recommend not much because I really not a good way for explaining so I'm so sorry but like for example in English slang is like see you catch you later what's up how's it going how have you been like this but basically books is like don't return catch you later because this is like sounds like a slang like a hey dude and haven't you have you ever seen hey dude in books I think no because it sounds like a casual phrase like Hey dude, what's up, man? So how's it going? How have you been? Oh, really nice. It just sounds like good, like this. So basically, I think, like, how are you? And how's it? Yes, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you, like, sounds like really bright. And basically, when I talk with a friend, in particular, America, another country too. Uh, basically, I can't say because I'm not native speaker of English. That's why I can't say. But basically, I don't hear not much the phrase like "How are you?" I'm fine, thank you. I think, mm, yeah, but so that's why uh, I wanna really, yes, I wanna really recommend it uh, to study with a native speaker. And if you can't talk every day, like mm, I also don't know why, but they are always busy, like with their time difference. So uh, if you can't, uh, if you can't, uh, if you can't talk with a native speaker, like on the video call, uh, you can use chat. You can use chat. I think uh, I'm always keeping say like uh, when I talk with a native speaker, I uh, I wanna grow up my pronunciation of the language, and so that's why I'm uh, I'm always keeping say like you should video call with a native speaker, and you should talk with a native speaker. So remember correct pronunciation. But if you can't talk every day, you can use the chat, because for remember the verb. Like if you're learning Spanish word, uh, you can talk about the verb of Spanish uh, with your friend and remember. And the next time when you talk with the friend, uh, you can mm, you can talk about the verb. Yes. Mm, I mean, I want to say like uh, video call. Video call is can practice like can how do you say like can remember correct pronounce, and like how to say an accent, or like you can practice listening skill too. But when you can't talk on the call with your friend, uh, you should do other things. Like you can do another things like to remember new word. Like you can you can say on the chat like how do you say hello in your country? How can I spell? How can I write it in your country? Like hello. So teach me like this. And while you can't talk on the call with your friend, you can remember verb. And actually, uh, practice of speaking, practice of the conversation. This is also important. But if you're doing everyday same things, I think mm, it wouldn't help. It wouldn't help, and it wouldn't grow up, right. So need new things like new verb, and it can grow up. That's why uh, when you can't call, you can increase verb like eat in Spanish like comer, and go is if like this, and when you talk next time, you can say like eat is comer, right? And if the pronounce is wronging, native can say no, repeat after me, comer, and you can say so. So that's why if you're doing like this, we don't have to waste the time on study, right? Like when I calling with my friend, we can practice our conversation and pronounce on like listening. And when I can't call it, we can remember verb and we can increase whatever verb as a knowledge. So knowledge in my brain and increase and practice. This is a rotation. How do you say like that? Yes. So that's why. So we can grow up. I think so. So that's why I was really thinking and I was really it was problem like I wanna be native speaker. I wanna be native speaker Ali. I wanna be native speaker all like this. So that's why when I can't talk with a native speaker, I was really like starting like uh, uh, again. I have to give up for study Spanish, for study Portuguese like this, and yes, but I thought I was thinking about the problem. Mm, then I have a good idea. We can while we can't talk on the card, I should do another things like I study another things like English verb. So like this. So, uh, but I think this sentence or this sentence can say another things too, like when you're studying accept language, like if when you're studying something like cooking and sport and language or many things, uh, like how to do is so many, like it's up to you, like even if you study so much like 20 hours 20 hours on the day, uh, 18 hours on the day, even if you're doing so much, uh, I think it's up to how to do. It's up how to do you like too much is not good for your health. Like I, I was I was doing to I was doing to like these things like anyway too much study. So give me your water. So teach me like this. But sometimes we are not robot, so of course we are. If you keeping doing like this, mm, we can uh, we can go bad way. So that's why almost I think almost people thinking of course it's bad, but actually almost people even if you can understand that doing bad way like According to me, according to me, even if 1 hour, it's too much. I think. How do you say, like of course, if you want, if you like study, it's okay. But if you don't like study, but you have to study 1 hour, and you're gonna study 1 hour, like how do you say, like from 30 minutes, like first 30 minutes, like a forecast for study, but from 30 minutes, like this. So I think this is just writing, like my brain not working. That's why it would be wasted time. Like we can do another way, but like first, but after. And a picture. So I mean, if you're doing like these things, and if you hate to study, uh, you can make another idea and another how to do, like even if 30 minutes, I think even if 10 minutes, I think it's good just how to do, like only 10 minutes to remember new word, only 10 minutes to talk with a native speaker, and another time, like can write, can listening, can watching. So too much is not important. Not important. Of course, if you're okay, and if you can just focus to study, it will be good. But mm, if you can't focus, I think I don't recommend it like that way. Yes, because yes, that's why. Um, that's why recently I think when I learn language, uh, first time I focus, and when I feel tired, uh, when I can't focus, uh, I quit study like a lot. Like first 10 minutes, and the first 10 minutes, and the second 10 minutes is like watching YouTube or doing game or listening to music, anything okay. And after 10 minutes, you can say just 10 minutes. Uh, if you can't patience only 10 minutes, even if 5 minutes, it's okay. Anyway, uh, I think I want to say important is how to do. Yes. So don't think, just to feel. Yes. Uh, too much think is it's not good for your health and for your body and for your brain. And yes, so first I want to say, like uh, you don't have to so hard work, just easy work okay for me. Of course, I'm stupid, I'm an idiot, that's why this is I just wanted to share my knowledge, so that's why uh, so if you don't want, you don't have to mimic my style. So yes. So today, I want to share knowledge of my knowledge of Spanish and Spanish, Portuguese, Turkish, or something like this. first Spanish. Recently, I'm learning. So today, I wanna share. My knowledge of language. Like today, how to say number. So first, okay, English version is first, second. Oh, no, one mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like this. And one in Spanish is uno. So second is dos, three, tres, and four is cuatro. Five is cinco. Six is seis. Seven is siete. 8 is ocho. 9 is nueve. 10 is 10. So, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10. This is Spanish. In Portuguese, un, dois, dois. Sounds like similar, right? So that's why sounds like similar, right, with the Spanish. So that's why I'm always keep saying like Spanish and Portuguese is sounds like similar, look like similar. So that's why similar. But according to each native speaker, not at all different. So Portuguese, dois, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, sete, oito, nueve, 10. Like this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is Portuguese. In Turkish, bir, iki, üç, dört, beş, altı, yedi, sekiz, dokuz, 10. Like this. Bir, iki, üç, dört, beş, altı, yedi, sekiz, dokuz, 10. Yeah, of course, I'm not a native speaker of this language. That's why pronounce is bad. Pronounce is not correct. So please forgive me for the on the program. Bir, iki, üç, dört, beş, altı, yedi, sekiz, dokuz, 10. This is a Turkish. Korean is I don't know because recently I didn't study. So Germany is eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10. 0 is a sıfır. Sıfır, eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10. Yes. In Japanese, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, I said it, I might say it in the video. Actually, how to count in Japanese, like if any chance, if you guys foreigner feel learning Japanese, it would be difficult a little bit, like some word, some numbers, how to pronounce on two way, like four is a two way, like she and young, like I also don't know where. I also don't know, but like From under when you count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. We don't say 4 like 1, 2, 3, 4. We can say both like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, both okay, but from 10, when I count like 19, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, we don't say 4 like 19, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We don't say like that. So I also don't know the rule, so that's why when I explain that, I can't say correct answer, but Japanese is very good. But from under 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and from 10, 19, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, not 4. And 7 also the two-way like 7 and 7. This is also from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7, 8, 9, 10. And from 10, 19, 8, 7. We don't say 7, 19, 8, 7. We don't say it like that. So 4 and 7 is and 9 to 9 also Q and Q. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Q, Q and Q. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10, Q, 10, Q, 8. Yes, 10, Q, 8. 10, Q, 8. Yes, we don't say Q. From 10 to Q, Q. And from under 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 4 and 7 and 9 is we pronounce on the two-way, so please remember well. That's why. Yes. Actually, yes. When I count number, is it like this? I'm so sorry for another language to recently. I didn't study the language like Italy, Russian, Korean, Chinese like this. And I wanted to say about this too, like if you didn't study many time, I think almost forget just as memories and as knowledge. Like of course, it's no more things. It's no more things. But when I remember the new water, uh, sometimes I forget before I was learning. I was learning that language too. Like um, first, I'm a Japanese native speaker. That's why I can speak Japanese. And the next is English, right? Like I was learning English, and sometimes when I talk with my like brother friend, and when I talk Portuguese, sometimes I forget English because like this. And if I didn't speak Turkish on 3 months to 5 months, this also can't speak well like for now. Like when I was learning the Turkish every day or many times, I can talk more. But for now, like very slowly for thinking about the Turkish border. So that's why I'm always keep it say like important is every day, every day. Uh, if you can every day you can talk with native speaker. But if you can't, like 3 days is calling and 4 days is just increase your above water. So just it's up to you and just how to wait, how to study. Yes, and this is yes learning. So today I shared like how to say number in Spanish, German, Turkish, Portuguese, Japanese, and like how to study. Yes, it's how to study of the language like every day. And if you can't every day, 3 days or 4 days, uh, a few days is talk with native. A few days uh, to remember and to increase new word with your native speaker. So, uh, so rest of this, uh, I'm gonna sing something. Okay, so right. Okay, so shape of you, shape of you. Okay, wait. The crowd is in the street. The crowd is in the street. To find a lover, so the bar is where I go. The crowd is in the street. To find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friend at the table to a shot together. Me and my friend. I'm so sorry. The crowd is in the street. To find a lover, so the crowd is in the street. The crowd is in best free to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friend at the table to a shot kind of fast and with that soul. Come over, me, sign a conversation, just me, trust me, I give it a chance. Now take my hands, stop about a man, check post the one we start down. Sick of right, girl, you know I want your love. Your love is a made for somebody that I need. Coming out for my lead. I may be crazy to mind me, say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist, I prove that body on me. Coming up, follow my lead, coming up, follow my lead. Oh. So, keep your best and keep your study. Don't escape people's opportunity to speak for it to one way. So this is my favorite word. So keep your best and catch you later.